Here's our furthest along field of rye. And so we're gonna no-till plant into this. Corn, probably because there's intense deer pressure back here. But I just wanted to show you a few things. One is the weed suppression. Yep, there is, where it wasn't super thick. There's some weeds, but yeah, it's doing a pretty good job. Some areas are not as good. On the low spots, I broadcast this just on the surface, and I couldn't work it in because last fall was just total rain, so it would just mucked everything up. But anyway, we got some good stand just from broadcasting a whole bunch of it on the surface. Low spots looked horrible and had very little germination, so I worked those up, and we're gonna plant them with buckwheat at the same time as we plant corn into this field, which is very soon. Looking at the rye, we'll be able to smash it, and it should be give up because a lot of it's pollinating. So yeah, this is right before the big plant. And here you can see this had almost no rye. It's crazy. It goes pretty quick. But yeah, so we're gonna use my no-till planter, plant all of this with corn, straighten back, just nice long rows. And after that, we're gonna come in, we're gonna crimp the rye, and we're gonna plant buckwheat into these areas that I had to till up. And the buckwheat, if I don't seed it too high a rate, won't choke out the corn, but it competes with weeds, and we'll see what happens there. But I'm hoping that it is like a nurse crop for the corn and has a really short lifespan. So probably mid-July, buckwheat will be toast and the corn will be blasting through, using all the nutrients from the buckwheat. I'm planting this at a super high seeding rate because I know that this is not Roundup. But I do know that if you follow one seed suppression technique with another, which is your corn crop, which I'm planting twin row, so basically twice as many rows at almost twice the population that a lot of people plant at. And if late season, goodbye, nothing's competing with your corn at that point. So if you're shading them out, if they can't get any sunlight, game over. basically. So that's the plan. We'll see if the deer frickin' eat everything. Who knows? Like I say, we're surrounded by woods in this field. I feel like the windbreak is why this matures like 3 or 4 days faster than the other fields. Like, windbreaks are so key. Plus, like, animals shitting. So, yeah, we had our free range laying hens out here for quite a bit, as well as so many deer. So yeah, it's big and beautiful. It's bigger than the other fields, and it is blooming earlier.